Okay, so in today's session we will discuss the same thing because in the previous one we are not able to complete this one. So we will do the string handling. String handling is a very important topic in all the programming languages because when we want to display anything on the screen, we are using the string handling. We are displaying the messages on the screen. So a lot of predefined functions are already available in the string handling. We will discuss in this part. And string functions. So we have already discussed what is a string. In this one also covered. So we have already discussed a string always create with the combination of small a to z or either capital A to Z or either combination of 0 to 9 and with all special characters. But when we are defining the string, we always remember there are two ways to define the string. There are two ways we define. There are two ways to define the string. We can use single quote and double quote. With the help of these two options, we basically create a string. So we have already discussed how to define the variable in Python. If we want to create a variable, so it should be combination of letters A to Z and 0 to 9 number values. So the combination of these things, we can create a variable, but the variable should not be a start with the integer values. So if we store here my encoder, this is a string. If I again create a name one, in this also we can create. We have already discussed in the previous class that string in the sequence of letters and the combination of letters will come inside the string. And we can also print one single letter also, one by one letter from this string. So here indexing also comes. With a string. In the previous, we have already discussed so we are already discussing here that what is the meaning of indexing. Indexing is a very important in Python because indexing will work with the string, with the list, tuple. These all things we will get the values of the string with the help of indexing. When we want to fetch the value from list tuple, then at the time also we will use indexing. In a later class, we will discuss for the list and tuple. So here, with the help of this, you can understand. So CODER, coder is a string. And if we want to fetch the values from this string one by one, then we have a two option. Either we will go with the 0 to incremental order indexing, or either decremental order indexing. So negative indexing is also possible. When we start to do anything with the negative indexing, we always start from the right hand side. When we want to get the value from a string as a normal indexing, so it will start from the left hand side. So here you can see this is called a zero index, this is called a first index, this is called a second index, this is called a third index, this is called a fifth index. Okay. In the here in Python, always indexing will start always with 0 position. So it's on a 0 position, it's on a first position, second position, third position, and fourth position. The total length of this string is 5. So it will start from 0 and it will end the 4. Again, in the same way, we are going in the negative indexing. So it will start from the right hand side. So -1, -2, -3, -4, and -5. So here in this way, when we are going in the negative indexing, then it will not start from the 0. Always remember this thing. 0 indexing always start in the positive manner. So for example, if we want to print this value 0 index, how we can do? Here we are discussing. Okay, so we have already discussed, like with the help of loop. Later we will go through what is this. So here with the help of loop, we can also print, say, one by one values from the string. And if we want to get a particular position on the basis of indexing, we want to get any letter, then we can use the index position we need to pass, and then we can get the values. Now, here very important thing, like slicing in Python. What is the meaning of slicing? If we want to fetch only with the help of single line of the code, limited letter from this string, okay, then we can do also like this one. For example, we have a variable this variable we have. Okay, now print place, it will start from the, so this called slicing start from start, stop, and step. These three parts always given there. Either we are going with the slicing with the string, list, and tuple. We need to focus on these three things. So for example, if we are giving here 0, and in these between the always give colon. Okay, so here 0 colon. So it will start from 0 means from this letter, from this position, and if we want to stop on this position, for example, so this is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we will pass here 6, and if you pass 1, by default its value is always 1. So there are two options. Either you need to go in this way, either one option is also there. If you not give this now, automatically it will take a step 1 by default. By default, a step is a 1, and if you want to give, you can give also. Like here, if we have given 0 to 6, like if we print this one, then you can see only the Bengal is coming. Why it's coming? So it will start from 0 and it will stop on the 6th position. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it always, when we are giving the position, in the stop, it will always start from the 1. So it's total number of, so it will always 6 minus 1. What the position is there now? What the position you are giving there? So it will start from 0, this position minus 1 basically. So it will start from 0 to 0 cell. It will start from 0 cell to 5th position. Why 5th position? Because it always treats as what the value you have given is minus 1. If you will provide here 5, then it will treat 5 minus 1. So it will go and print till only Benga, B-E-N-G-A, because we want to start from there. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Total number of 5. If you will start from the 1 counting, if you will start from the 0, the minus 1. But basically always given the concept, it's given minus 1. So always start with the 0 value. So it's 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 means 0 to 4 means minus 1. Now here, if we give here colon then 2, okay, and the total length is here 3, 3, 9 to 11. For example, if we are giving 11, then what will happen here? It will print till this value escape of every one letter. So it will show first of all 0, then it will show N, then it will show A, then it will show U, then it will show U. B, N, A, U, U. Why? Because we have given the step as a 2, means it will escape the one value, it will consider only the second values. So it's 0 value, then 1, it will escape 1, because we are starting from 0. If we give here 1, then what will happen? Then you can see first letter will not display. Okay, first letter is not displaying, it's starting from E. So it will consider from there, then G, then R, then L, then R. So it is considering from, it will start from the value 1. So 0, 1, it will start from there. Then we are escaping 2 and 2. Here we are, what we are putting, it's not an issue. Either you are putting 11 or any value, because the total length of this one, according to this, it's working. Now, if we want to, this question always asked in the interview. Reverse of this, and there are many functions. I will show you also those few functions there also. So in any interview, they always ask one question. So reverse this string in a single line. Okay. So we, with the help of slicing, we can do, how we can do, you can see here. So only we need to put this one, then colon, minus 1. Then what will happen? It will reverse the string. So you can see that this is the interview question. Right now we are going slow. After 2 and 3 class, then we will go some fast, because many of us from here are very fresher and very first semester background. They have no any idea of the programming languages. What we are discussing here, it's not only specific for the Python, it's also useful other languages also. Okay, but the C functionality will not be available in other languages. C functionality may be available there. Okay, so this is a very important interview question, how you will do the reverse of a string in a single line. Okay, so what thing you need to do, like we have a variable there, only you need to do this one, automatically it will reverse the string. Okay, The another important question. These are a very important interview question. Okay, I always ask from the students in the interview. Basically, I ask reverse string. With the help of this, also you can do check the polymorph. Palindrome, no? Palindrome. Both side it will be the same. So, palindrome. This one I am missing. So, here with the help of this one, also with the help of this one, we can identify this string is a palindrome or not. Okay, so for this, what thing we need to do? We need to do this one. First of all, we take a variable var, for example, and here I am putting ABA or for the test checking purpose, and the reverse string we are creating here where -1. What we are doing here, this is a main variable. We are reversing this one, we are storing in this variable. After then, when we can do if var equal to REV. If it's true, then we can print palindrome. Otherwise, this conditional statement we will cover in a coming session. What the thing will come now when I will take what the interview question will be covered, I will explain at the same time. So with the help of this, you can do this is a palindrome or not. It's showing it's palindrome. Okay, if we are putting here not palindrome. Okay, so this is also a very important question. When in interview they will ask you how to check the palindrome, because these questions will ask from the fresher level, those who have experience, showing the experience till 2 years of. Generally from 0 to 2 years experience, they will ask such type of questions. Okay, reverse the string, check the palindrome, this type of question they will ask. Okay, so with the help of this, you can easily do, you need to remember only this thing, you need to give the variable name, then a square bracket, then colon, then -1, then it will show as a reverse string. After then, if you don't want to do this, you can directly do this also. It's also possible here, but directly you can do this. But this is not a good practice. Okay, what the thing is good practice, we need to follow that one. Okay, so in this way, you will write a program there at the time of interview. So what will happen at the time, they will consider, okay, you have following the PEP 8 standard. We have already discussed what is a PEP 8. Okay, if we are defining the variable with a longer name, then we should always give with the underscore and separate of these two values. Okay, remember these things. These are the very important when you are giving the interviews. As a practical, they will ask you write the program at the time. Never give such type of variable name A, B, and C. Okay, this type of thing never will consider. Okay, A, B, C. Generally, we are taking this type of thing. Never give. Okay, give the proper name. Basically, either you are giving a any simple program, also running simple program, also just do the practice from the starting, give the proper name of the variable, standard way generally we need to follow. So these are checking for the palindrome. Now if we want to print these values, for example, we have taken this variable, if we want to print this value 10 times, okay, then what we can do, only we need to put this variable and multiply how many times you want to print, then you can do this one. Automatically that time it will be print here. Okay, if we want to give some space here, and then we can do also 1 second, I think it should work. No. Okay. Once and because count values now. So we need here, then it will work. Then you can give, so you need to pass in a string. If we pass here now, then it will not work. Okay, here we need to pass. So how many number of values you can pass here? That time automatically it will print the values there. Now there are many things at the time of printing the string also. We need to use some formatting also. Like I have given here a name, okay, and age of variable. We are putting here and age, for example, 20 years. Now, if we want to put this value in our variable, in our print statement, how we can do this one? There are two ways, two or three ways. First of all, we can print here. I want to print my name and age. Name and age. For example, if I'm printing this one, name equal to Rahman automatically, and it will print the value equal to age. So name, for example, if I printing in this way, so we can give here the comma, then name. This value is not a variable. These are, we are passing as we are creating here as a string. We want to display on the ASCII. And this is the same variable. Okay, the variable name we are passing here. And again, we are giving the comma. So when we want to print more than one values from the print statement, we use this comma. And some two other options are also available. We'll discuss after this. So print name, then again I'm giving here and age, comma, age. Now you can see here, name is Rahman and age is 20. If we want to put this in a new line, then what thing we need to give here? So here, because white space we have given, so it's not, it was not coming the same alignment. So here name is Rahman, age is this one. So in all programming languages, the backward slash and n is always give a new line. This is a new line. For giving the new line, we use this backward slash and n. I think forward slash and n. Okay. What is the name of the slash? Let's check later. Okay, so here the name is this name and age is this one age. And we can do the same thing in this way also. Print, we need to put this F and then we can put name and colon. Then what we need to give. Let me remember here. Name here. First name. Then I think it will work out that way. Some other way also. Yeah, it's plenty. So basically, when you are working in advanced level, then the minimum small thing you will forward. Basically, when we are working in there at the time of printing, we are using many times we are not using also. There are multiple way. Anyone we follow any other option also, like formatting the one function also. With the help of this, we can do the formatting of the text also. So one the thing we are discussing right now is formatting. Formatting of a string. We are formatting the string. Okay. So name here, why it's coming, if we don't put here F, then what will happen here? You can see nothing. What the values we are put it here inside the string. Now what's happening here? We are giving the name outside of the string. Outside of the string, but here we are putting inside the string. If we want to put it, then we need to push here F. So F stands for formatting. Okay, so according to this, it will print here. Like if I want to print here age, and if we put here age, then you can see it's working also. This is a one way you need to give. This is another way you need to give. One more way is available, that is format. So print, then format, print a format, or either a string we need to prepare. I think this we need to prepare. I think it will throw error. Let me check. It will throw error, yes, because these things we apply with the string. When we are creating the bigger string like str, we are taking str is a predefined keyword. Okay, like we are taking here value, and now here we are giving name colon and dot format. Then we need to give okay here in that case we need to put this one. Then we need to put here the name, and the second one where if I put age, then we can put here age colon this one. So after then we need to print this value. So what will happen, you can see the values are coming here. Okay, so here if I print okay, so with the help of this you can understand this is the first step to print the string on the screen. This is the second way we can go with the formatting. This is the third way we can go with the formatting. One more way is also available. I think str modulus d we need to pass. We'll discuss in the later session. Okay, I need to check that one also. So here, what the thing you can go. We have defined two variable, and we are giving the name in this way and name in this way. This is very important when we want to display the any information on the screen. Okay, and now we need to go with the predefined functions also, and string of indexing we have already done, operations we have already done. Okay, now we need to go with some predefined functions. A lot of predefined functions are available. We will discuss only 4 and 5. After then we will start some other discussion we will start. Okay, so in the string functions, like we want to capital of first letter. Okay, length of a string. If we want to remove the white space from the string, remove white space from string. White space means what? When we are giving the single space here, this space will call as a white space. Okay, if we want to change the string into the title case, so these all are a predefined function, and we can change the replace word in string. We want to convert the bigger string on a particular character. So the split of the string. These are the basic things that basically these from this function they will ask the question in the interview. I will write down the function name also. Then we done in the PyCharm also. and counting of repeated oscillator. How many times occurrence have a count of occurrence of word? We can give this one also. And after then a lot of function. So today in today notes now, I will or somebody submit all the function there. List of function will be available there. You can do the practice by yourself. Now some example we will go through. And from today I will send this PyCharm py file also in the email. Now I will send py file also, so you can directly save, you can copy and directly you can paste in your PyCharm, or either you want to just copy and any editor you can paste and you can run there also. For example, we want to do these things, so like we are writing in only a small letter. India is, and New Delhi is in capital of India. New Delhi is capital of India. We have written this string fully in a small letter. So you can see here. So you can see here this string we have printed on the screen. Now we want to get the length of the string. The function is for this. So here you can see this is the length of the string is 29, means 29 letters are available in this string, including this white space also. But the thing you are giving here in this string, it will treat as a letter also. So like you had, now you can see here 34. So there are some white space I have given here. If I am giving here the white space also, then you can see it will increase. So what the thing we are giving inside the double quote, either inside the single quote, it will treat as a letters, single letter of that particular string. Okay, so here it is taking as a, it is counting this one also, it is counting this one also. Sometimes what's happening from any database, sometimes it's coming the white space from the front side as some starting of the sentence and ending of the sentence, so trailing. So we want to remove this type of white space. So at the time we need to use here, what will happen here, it will not show. In this one you can't show, because if I print now, now you can see here what will happen. So here still it is showing from here. Okay, so now if I remove this one, then you can see the difference. What is the difference here? Now the name is showing from here, because in the last hand side all the things are here white, so you are not able to see here, okay, the white. But here in the starting, if we give here, then you can see here what's happening. It is starting from this space. In trailing also, in the last of the sentence also the space is there. You can see in this way. You just click and drag the cursor, then you can see the space here also. Okay, now if we want to remove this initial white space and the last white space from the string, we need to use print string without white space starting and ending. Okay, we need to give a strip and think to pass function there a strip or sentence, in this way. Yeah, now you can see only the one, because why here is coming. So 1 second. First, let me check this one. Why it is coming, I will explain it. Now you can see it's coming from here. Okay, now you can see from the starting what the white space was coming. Now it's not available. But in this, without, when we are not doing the strip, it is showing here the white space also and here also. But when I am dragging here, nothing is coming because white space is not available. So white space also take the space in the memory. When it is executing by the compiler of the Python, what the things, if white space is also available, it will also take the space in the memory. Okay, so this is also important thing. You always remember, if there is a white space, you don't think it will not take the space in the memory. It will take some memory also in the RAM, because when we are executing our any program, we always go random access memory. Okay, read only ROM, not ROM. ROM means read only memory. Only when we are executing our program, our running program code will take the space in ROM always. So it's called ROM, read only memory. So memory card was available in the system. It's called, I show you here, that is called as a ROM. So RAM called ROM and hard disk called a permanent storage we store there. 1 second, it has gone. What settings? Yeah, in settings. So here you can see memory. This memory is a 16 GB memory. Okay. When you are running any program, it will not store for permanent. Okay. Because when we are executing any program in any programming language, always it takes some space while during the execution of the program. Where it takes the space, it will take the space in this memory in your RAM. And this RAM is basically called ROM, read-only memory. Here we never store the values for permanent. It will always store for a temporary basis. And how many times the program is open, how many times the system has been opened, only at that time this data will be stored in this memory. After then, when we reboot or either shut down our computer, a laptop, anything, automatically it will be clean from there. Fine. So you always remember, like if I show you how it has taken the space, I also show you these things. Monitor. Like here resources, you can see here. So you can see here, this is a CPU. Okay, 8 CPUs are in my laptop, and memory is showing here 8.2 GB is using out of 15.4 GB. Means 8 GB is using, others are already available. 6 GB is using as a cache. Okay, so what the thing means, right now it's taken this one. When the system generally got hang, what happened then, when the memory is not available, when we are opening the program and running the program, when we are doing the loop in infinite level, it will consume all the memory. If the memory will not available, empty memory will not available, then your system will be hang. This is the main cause of the hanging of the system, either mobile, anyone. So memory is a very important part of any computer or either mobile. So I think it's been very clear for you when you are running a program either in Python, either in Java, C, C++, at all programming languages, it always takes the space in which location. It always takes the space in the ROM for the read-only memory, where the data will not be stored for a long time. Only it will store when we are executing the program. When our system is on, at the time it will take the space. After rebooting or shut down our system, automatically it will be clean. So this question will also ask in the interview when you are a fresher, when you are defining any variable where the memory is storing there. Okay, it's always asked. So now if we go some more functions, so length we have done there, and after then capitalize is the one more function. Capitalize to function. Actually, I have also not remember many functions name. Where dot c, okay. You can give here also when you are putting anything after variable name. If this is a string, automatically the related all functions will come here. Like you can see here, join, find, count, capitalize, and many more functions are available here. Okay, all these functions related to this one, this is string, because automatically it will come here in your pie chart. In a normal, like if you are working with Sublime Text, like this is a Sublime Text editor. Okay, if you will work here, it will not work, it will not show you the option. If you work in the VS Code, it will show you the option. It depends on the advanced option or advanced option of the IDE. This is the advantages of the IDE. If we have not remember the function name, automatically you need to put the variable name, and after then you need to count. Is like capitalize is the function. Okay, when we print this one, execute now, you can see here. Okay, 1 second. First do this one. Where we need to do this one space. Capitalize is not working. Two upper is one function. Capitalize, you can see capitalize means first letter will value capital, not all the starting of the letter. Okay, so that is calling the different function. In capitalize means the first letter of the string, first letter of the sentence. 1 minute, here I am putting some more sentence also, another one. Okay, there is capital of India. India is a country. Now you can see the difference. Now you can see only the first letter of the string will be convert into the capital. If we want to change these all, both the starting or all the things, there are different functions. We need to print those things. Where capitalize, then these, if any function is starting with the IS, it means it's a conditional statement. It will check this is a alphanumeric or not, a number or not, or ASCII or not. This function will do the letter is lower, and is upper is also is upper, and two upper, lower and that here lower function is there, and I think upper is also there. Title, yes, title case and upper case. Okay, so title means what happened when we print, then you can see then you can see all the word first letter will be automatically become a uppercase in a capital letter. So this is the called title. Okay, and if we put here print upper, then you can see here all the letter will be upper. Okay, so there are a lot of functions that today when I will send you the detail, at the time I will send you. Okay, and one more thing is very important here also, one function we should do this thing. Like in this variable, we want to change the New Delhi with Delhi. Okay, this is also very important. So for this, we need to do .str. So we will directly, we can directly print there also, like var .replse paste. Then you can see here what the thing coming here. Cell, we don't need to pass anything. We'll discuss later cell when we will discuss in the Python class. At the time we will go through what is a cell. Like here it is showing you can understand with the help of this old and new. What the old letter you want to replace with the new one, you need to pass. So first of all, where we have put it there, after then we need to print this function. After then we need to pass here. First of all, then what is the advantages of the ID? You can see when you are typing, you can see this is giving your hints. So if you have forgotten the function's name also, if you have forgotten the parameter, what the parameter we need to pass in this function also, if then you can remember here also with the help of this. Now I want to change with this New Delhi with, for example, right now, Bombay. No, Mumbai, anything. Okay, now if I print this one, so now you can see here, New Delhi has been replaced with this new letter. So what the existing letter you need to, you want to replace from this existing string, you need to pass in a first parameter, then you need to pass, you want to change with a new word, then you need to pass in the second parameter. So it will, this value will be replaced from this string. Like here, India is coming 2 times. Okay, if we are replacing India with Bharat. So you can see here at all places automatically it has changed. You don't need to pass more 1 time and 2 times. How many times it's coming in the string, automatically it will replace. You can see here. Fine. So after then, these are the things basically we need to cover here. Achha, one more function is important here, split. This is very important because this always asked in the interviews. Okay, many questions will ask from the split. What the things we want to, but for this we need to understand list also. Later we will discuss this. Only we need to understand how we can convert this complete string into a single word. Okay, for this what thing we need to do? We need to do var body. For example, if we are giving var body, then we can do var dot split here, and what the separator we want to apply here, we want to apply white space. Okay, after then if we print this one var underscore body, then you can see it's coming in this square bracket. Okay, so what happened here, it has taken it has split this complete sentence. Okay, this is the complete sentence. It is splitting the values on the basis of this one. Okay, white space, because we have passed here white space. If we want to pass this one full stop, then we can pass here full stop also. Then you can see it will convert it into string. Basically this is a called list. Later when we will discuss with the dictionary part and list part, tuple part in the data type in the Python, then we will go through and then we understand what is list, tuple and dictionary and sets also. Right now only you understand one thing. When we want to break the string in some particular character basis on a particular character, then we need to use a split function. This is a very important. Either we are working with the JavaScript also. In all programming languages, this is a split function is available. In some other, maybe the name will be changed, but in JavaScript also it's available with the same split. Okay, so here on the basis of this, we are doing the breaking the sentence, and we can do on the any later we can do also. Okay, if we put here this one India, then you can see here it's divided into this one. Okay, so with the help of this, many questions will be asked in the interview. Slowly but I am planning after completion of few chapters, and the Saturday and Sunday I will take 1 hour class. That is for the preparation of the interview also, or but the thing we have covered in the classes, and how many questions will come from this section. In the meantime, I will do also. So this will be help you for preparation of for your interview point of view. And after then, today actually I'm not feeling well. So today we will now we will stop this one. And if you have any question, you can ask me.
So can you tell me the